Hey, Andrea here. It's, Thursday, March 26th. I figured it made sense to add to these little deepening your practice videos a video about what it means to deepen your practice. Like, what does that mean? We hear a lot of buzzwords like take your yoga off the mat and yoga is so much more than the physical practice, and that's all true. That's all totally true. A lot of people enter into yoga through the physical practice, especially in the Western world. And I know that's how I entered into the yoga practice. It reminded me a lot of dance in a way. So I kind of fell into it that way. And I started to ask questions. I would hear the teacher say something and I'd wonder oh, what does that mean? What is that? And over time, my practice expanded to mean a lot more to me than the physical practice. And the physical practice also, when you really start to become aware, translates out into the rest of your life. It's really important to know that yoga is very old. At the heart of it, at the foundation of it, it's very, very old, and it's evolved a lot in so many ways over the thousands of years. We'll give it thousands of years that it's been around, and thank goodness it's evolved to make sense for what's going on in our world today. And there's so many different facets and lineages and ways to practice and breath work, and it's really, really, truly a life journey of becoming aware of yourself and the way that you walk in this world. It touches on spirituality, the energetic body. What it comes down to is that each and every person's yoga journey is going to be something a little different that is true to themselves. So it's really, really important to not judge other people's practices. And just have so much compassion and love for people just getting out there, and wherever they're at is where they're at. And it's a really beautiful thing. I could go on and on about this, and I don't want to make it too long, but I just really wanted to get that message out there that these little deepening your practice videos are Neil and I sharing what our practice has meant to us over the years. And we are just maybe giving you a little bit of information, and you get a little spark from something and decide to research even more something that we've talked about, or maybe it just leads you on this journey and you end up learning about something that we don't even know about yet. Awesome, share it with us. We'd love to hear about that. But yeah, that's it's deepening your practice is taking it off the mat for sure. It's often said that the yoga has 8 different limbs, and we'll get into all of that. The asanas, the physical practice, just being one of the 8 limbs, and it's about bringing it off your mat. But it's also about not just memorizing your practice and memorizing all the words. It's about really embodying and taking it in and bringing it into your being, into your cells, and living your practice, not just memorizing it. I hope that starts to make more and more sense as these deepening your practice talks go on. If there's anything that you want to hear us talk about, let us know. Maybe it's something that we don't know anything about yet, and we can research together. Awesome, that sounds exciting. Just a little note here, Neil and I, we both did our yoga teacher training 6 years ago. I went to Florida to a place called Yoga Loft Tampa with Ashley Thesier. And so I was down in Florida, and Neil did his over at Power Yoga of Cape Cod with Jill Abraham. Sometimes I mix up the Cape Cod Yoga, Power Yoga of Cape Cod with Jill Abraham. And from there, we both practice Svaha Yoga, with Lisa Aswari Murphy. And it's a yoga practice that's rooted in the foundations of the natural laws of the universe. And it's really important to practice living a non-dual life. So that means you're the same person that you are everywhere you go. Like you're not one person here and one person in another place. And it's also a lot about looking at your shadows, your dark places, and loving them anyway, so that they can come up and heal and shine bright and you become whole. Well, we'll talk more about all of that. We're just literally, this little talk is just like the iceberg. The tip of the iceberg, the little tip. And actually would probably, I can't really make an iceberg shape with maybe this. I don't know. Anyway, all right, we'll talk soon.